So, what happens when a girl named Tina Brandon decides to become a boy named Brandon Tina? Easy. You've got this film here. Here's my review for just for Pride Day itself. Boys Don't Cry. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1999 biographical flick Boys Don't Cry, released by Fox Searchlight, directed by Kimberly Pierce, from a story she co-wrote with Andy Beanin. The film is a dramatization of the real life story of Brandon Tina, an American trans man who attempts to find himself and love in Nebraska but falls victim to a brutal hate crime perpetrated by two male acquaintances. The film stars Hilary Swank in the film that really made her an even bigger star, even though this was 5 years after the next Karate Kid, along with Chloe Sevigny as the girlfriend Lana Tisdale. Plus, there's also Pierre Sarsgaard, Brendan Sexton III, and more. The film was released on October 22nd, 1999, hence I'm early for its anniversary, from which after it premiered at the New York Film Festival earlier that month. Now then, this film did pretty good and what have you, and got nominated for several awards. Anyway, yeah, this was an LGBTQ film I did kind of get used to just because I really wanted to see this because I was curious about Hilary Swank even after the next Karate Kid. But let's get on to this film. Brandon Tina is a young trans man. When Brandon is discovered to be transgender by a former girlfriend's brother, he receives death threats. Soon after, he is involved in a bar fight and is evicted from his cousin's trailer. Brandon moves to Falls City, Nebraska, where he befriends ex-convicts John Lauder and Tom Nissen, and their friends Candace and Lana Tisdale. Brandon becomes romantically involved with Lana, who is initially unaware both of his anatomy and his troubled past. The two make plans to move to Memphis, where Brandon will manage Lana's karaoke singing career. Eventually, they kiss during a date night, which ends with them having sex. The police detain Brandon on charges that arose before his relocation. They place him in the women's section of the Falls City jail. Lana bails Brandon out, and that's why he was placed in a women's jail. Brandon attempts to lie to her, saying he was born intersex and will soon receive genital reconstruction surgery. But Lana stops him, declaring her love for him regardless of his gender. However, while Brandon is in jail, Candace finds a number of documents listing Brandon's birth name, and she and her friends react to this news with shock and disgust. They enter Brandon's room, search among Brandon's things, and discover transgender pamphlets that confirm their suspicions. When Brandon and Lana return, Tom and John violently confront Brandon and take him to the bathroom, forcing him to remove his pants and reveal his genitals. Yep. They try to make Lana look, but she shields her eyes and turns away. After this confrontation, Tom and John drag Brandon into John's car and drive to an isolated location where they brutally beat and gang rape him. Yikes. Afterward, they take Brandon to Tom's house where Brandon escapes through a bathroom window. Although his assailants threaten Brandon and warn him not to report the attack to the police, Lana convinces him to do so. However, the police chief proves to be less concerned with the crime and interrogates Brandon about his sexual identity. Now for the ending, procedure 5 seconds to sub this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below as I count down now. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Later, John and Tom get drunk and drive to Candace's house. Lana attempts to stop them, but they find Brandon, who has been hiding in a nearby shed. John shoots Brandon on the chin, killing him instantly. While Candace is crying out to them to spare her baby, Tom shoots her in the head and kills her as Lana fights with them, begging them to stop. Tom stabs Brandon's lifeless body. John and Tom flee the scene while crying loud lies with Brandon's body, and the baby toddles through the open door to the outside crying. The next morning, Lana awakens next to Brandon's corpse. Her mother arrives and takes her away from the scene. As Lana leaves Falls City, a letter to her from Brandon that she found on his body is heard in a voiceover, saying in Memphis, "I'll be waiting for you. Love always and forever." End of story. So, what did I think of Boys Don't Cry? Well, don't get all, I, this is an LGBTQ flick I actually kind of like in ways. Well, just because of Hilary Swank and other things. When I first saw this, I didn't know what to think of it, but boy, I managed to get through this and what have you, despite it has rape and sexuality and well, you get the idea. Now, the MPAA was originally assigned to give this film an NC-17 rating, but was later classified to an R rating because it dealt with controversial issues and what have you. Anyway, the film's cinematography uses dim and artificial lighting throughout and was influenced by a variety of styles, including neorealism and the films of Martin Scorsese, while the soundtrack consisted primarily of country, blues, and rock music. The film's themes include the nature of romantic and platonic relationships that, well, the causes of violence against LGBT people, especially transgender people, and the relationship among social class, race, and gender. The film premiered at the New York Film Festival, as I heard, as I've already mentioned, and it got a limited release when it was released on October 22nd, and it did well and what have you, gained 3 times its production budget by May of the following year. Anyway, so by the end of its run, the film went on to make over 20 million worldwide against its $2 million budget. It was nominated for multiple awards. At the 72nd Academy Awards in 2000, Swank was awarded Best Actress and Chloe Sevigny was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. The pair was also nominated at the Golden Globes, with Swank winning the Best Actress in Drama award. Now, for its reviews, critics lauded the film, with many calling it one of the best films of the year. The film sits at 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, where it's certified fresh, saying harrowing yet stirring. The film powerfully commemorates the life and brutally unjust death of transgender teen Brandon Tina, who of course was originally, which that was a reverse of the name Tina Brandon. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm saying. Critics often praise the performances of Swank and Sevigny, and what can I say? I love their performances. Pierre Travers said the pair give performances that burn in the memory, and the film stage team termed Swank's performance as well one of the greatest Best Actress Oscar-winning performances. The San Francisco Chronicle lauded the lead acting performances of not just Swank and Sevigny, but also Sarsgaard and Sexton III, writing it may be the best acted film of the year. Yep. Variety called the acting flawless and concluded that the stunningly accomplished and candid film could be seen as a rebel without a cause for the culturally diverse and complex times, with the two misfits enacting a version of the James Dean Natalie Wood romance with utmost conviction, searching like their 50s counterparts for love, self-worth, and a place to call home. Yeah. The Washington Post said the performances are of such luminous humanity that they break your heart. Yep. This was really something and what have you. Roger Ebert listed this as one of the five best films of '99, saying this could have been a clinical movie of the week, but instead it's a sad song about free spirit who tried to fly a little too close to the flame. The New York Times said the film was stunning, and what have you. According to Jan Maslin, who gave this review, she says, unlike most films about mind numbing tragedy, this one manages to be full of hope. Yeah, I agree. This was definitely really something. Nathan Larson does the film's score, and I must say he does exceptionally really good. It also has some pretty good music as well. So anyway, I'm just going to say this was just wow. It was really yeah, just like that. Real big collision. For our cast, we have Hilary Swank playing Brandon Tina, and I absolutely loved her performance. She was exceptionally very good. Chloe Sevigny played Lana Tisdale, and wow, she was total mind blowing. I just loved her performance. This is one of the only things I've actually known this chick by. I know she's done other things. Pierre Sarsgaard played John Lauder. Yeah, yeah, he did a pretty good job. Yeah, of course, you may know him. He went on to do numerous films after this and what have you. Like films like Jarhead and Orphan. Let's see, Magnificent Seven remake from 2016. Heck, even the Batman. Brandon Sexton the third played Tom. He was pretty good. Hmm. Yeah. After this, he'd be in several films, including Black Hawk Down, another big Academy Award winner. Hmm. Well, just about several other films. Oh yeah, he was in Don't Breathe 2. Lacey Garnson played Candace. Not bad. She gave a good performance. Jeanette Arnett played Linda Tisdale, Lana's mother. She was good. A lot of the other cast members were pretty good as well. So I gotta give this credit as well. So anyway, despite it has some various themes just like what you could get from any other LGBTQ plus whatever flick, Boys Don't Cry ranks up there. I really would say this is really something, and I think you might want to give this a watch and what have you. The film is currently out there on physical media, and you can also find it streaming. Hulu just more recently got this film. If as long as it's still there to stay, for a while, I think you might want to look into it. So I would recommend Boys Don't Cry. Give it a one-time watch, just to be on the safe side. If some of this offends you or if it bothers you, I understand. I'm not trying to force you to, but I'm just saying. So anyway, the direction from Kimberly Pierce was good. The story was really good. The score from Nathan Larson was good, and the cast was good. So overall, Boys Don't Cry definitely a good film. So what did you think of Boys Don't Cry? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, and make the views grow. Next time, I'll be getting to you my Saturday morning TV vlog of Sport Billy. So if you like this, check out my reviews for these other films. I'll give you a couple of films that may not be dramatic and biographical, but they got an LGBTQ twist in them in ways. And they were both released the same year this was. Well, one is anyway. One of them is Three to Tango, which that's easily a guilty pleasure of mine. The upper right hand corner is my review of a film I reviewed not so long ago this month, and that's But I'm a Cheerleader. Or if you would like maybe something else, check out my review of another film that Fox put out the same year, and that being Fight Club. which that was kind of had a bit of brutal stuff in it as well. In the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.